What's up, y'all? Welcome in this little special edition roughness video, as we hope to do more of this, but we are very excited right now. Excellent work by Liam and Luki Blutman setting this up. We are joined by Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele, the freshman phenom right now out there for the Cal Golden Bears. Jaron, what's up, brother? How we doing today?
We're doing good. We're doing good. How are you guys?
We're doing well. We were just talking before the interview. Tuesday practice in the books. What does a Tuesday practice look like at Cal?
Tuesday practice, come in early, around 6, get ready, get taped. About 7:45, we got team meeting. Then we got some position meetings, and then we're out. Then we head out to practice. It's really a grind. Just getting prepared. Everything's thrown at us. It's our workload days, so it's good to, just get prepared for game day.
So, Jaron, let me ask you something then, because it's and we'll get into all of it, but it's like unreal impressive to be your age and already feel and look so comfortable. Like from my view, outside looking in, watching you play, what are kind of your study habits getting ready for a game, right? I mean, week to week. So like Tuesday, Monday, you kind of, you correct, I'm guessing, from last week. You maybe start to game plan. Tuesday, you really start to get into it. Like, what does that look like getting ready for a new opponent on Saturday?
Just enjoy the win. After, this past weekend, just enjoy the win. Sunday, just come, we have like a rollout, just getting ready, getting our bodies back. Then Monday, we already flushed that last week. Mistakes that we made. We got to work on that for sure coming into this new week. But it's just really, I just take it day by day, and just, it's really me. For me, a big thing is my spiritual aspect of everything. Just I'm a big believer in my Lord and Savior Jesus. So just really getting getting my word in, just getting my mind right. It's a big thing for me, and once I step on that field, I know that my teammates got my back, and that God's leading me the whole way, and He's already laid the steps and just following in it.
That's beautiful.
I want to ask you about how are you handling your newfound fame, man? I mean, 3 games into your season, your collegiate career, you are a budding superstar that the entire country has taken a liking to, and you're doing it at Cal Berkeley, late night football. Not everyone's always locked in and watching. We've lost Pac-12 after dark, but we've got you balling out ACC games at night. Still can't believe Cal's in the ACC, whatever. How are you dealing with this newfound fame?
I just take it really as a blessing, just glad my platform has been able to grow a bit, and I'm just using it to hopefully just spread the word of my Lord and Savior Jesus, and just really just taking it in for my family as well. Anything I can do to, just get the word out, just express my faith. And I'm just really just taking it all in. I just take it as a blessing for sure.
It's amazing, man. And I too know the feeling of kind of the peace that you can find in that, because there's a lot of pressure, right? I mean, there's a lot of pressure at your position inherently. There's a lot of pressure from, growing up, being a football player of your caliber. It's like you have a whole community that's always kind of watching you grow, and then you go off to Cal, and now you're the guy. And is that how you kind of manage to process that burden? Is through your faith and just kind of through your process?
Yeah, most definitely is. That's pretty much how I went through everything, just trusting in God and that He's leading the way the whole time, and just really with my parents as well, just keeping me grounded, and, my parents always being there by my side. But, now that I'm in college, it's a bigger platform for sure. And, it's really been a big help with my coaches, Coach Harsin, Coach Rollo. They've been a big impact on me, and just how I go everything day by day, and just especially with all this media presence, just being able to, stay with, continue to be me, but also, just not get too not get too high and not get too low. Just stay the same every time.
Yeah, staying even keel is very important. I wanted to ask you about about those before you in the state of Hawaii that have gone and played quarterback and found a lot of success at the collegiate level. Some have gone into the NFL, and I like T-Bob and I and so many others have begun to believe that you're one of those that are just next in line. Like, you're next up, man. But I want to talk about those before you. Like, have you gotten advice from any of those Hawaiian quarterbacks that have balled out in years prior?
Yeah, for sure. I've got some texts from Marcus Mariota. Dylan Gabriel's been a big one for me growing up. Wow. I've always looked up to him. He's only a couple years older than me, but when I was in intermediate, middle school, he was in high school. I just watched his whole high school career. I try to model my game after him when I was since I was in middle school. And Tua, obviously, I grew up training with him and his dad since from a young age. So it's been really great to just get all this knowledge from everyone, because really it's a small island. Everyone knows everyone. So it's been really great just being able to take a piece of knowledge from everyone that's given me some, and just always grateful.
And one thing that you have that even maybe everybody has different talents, different skills, whatever, but like, you're big, man. You're big, and you got a rocket left arm. I want to ask you about a play from last week's game. Sure. Beautiful game, by the way. For those that don't know, Cal 3-0, 27-14 winners over Minnesota. 3 touchdowns for Jaron, 247 Player of the Week amongst other awards. But in the first half, I wish I could remember the exact time, but you were near your own end zone, and you ripped a rocket down the middle of the field to your receiver. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, massive 50-yard play. But I'm just wondering, like, what's going through your head? When do you know, oh, I'm sending this? When do you know you're going to uncork that throw?
Really, it's just what the defense gave me. My first read wasn't really there, so had to move on. And I seen that I had some leverage on that corner that was trailing behind my receiver. That is really just a lot of the trust that I had in my guys. Just since I've came in, just trusting in them throughout the whole spring, fall, and he went up and made a play. Mm-hmm. I want to say it's an easy throw, but it's an even better catch if you honestly look back at it. And that was really all the receiver. There wasn't really too much on my part for sure, and especially the O-line and my tight ends blocking for me down the field. That's
some very respectable humility there, Jaron. But I think the fact that you could categorize that as an easy throw speaks to your arm talent, because that thing was pretty.
I need to echo, go for those that haven't seen much of you, Jaron. They need to go back and watch that debut against Oregon State. Yep. Because it was littered with a whole bunch of nasty throw. That first touchdown you throw, where you're throwing it, leading your pass catcher back inside, was so filthy. I just have so much fun watching you play. I know that you've got a background in shot put and discus throw, and I just want to ask how's that translate to your quarterback play and your just throwing ability?
I'm not too sure. I mean, I really just did track for fun. I mean, I know my brother did. My brother kind of took track seriously, seriously-ish. My brother, he won states for a shot put and disc, so that was pretty cool. But I only ever did JV shot put and disc, and I just thought it would be fun to try it out. And I went to one track meet. I qualified for, so we had our first qualifications, first track meet ever. I did it. I never really practiced. I just went out there. I ended up making JV championships. I never went back to any track meets until the JV championships. So I missed the next 6. I missed the next 6 or 7 meets. Ended up going to the JV championships, and I came the second and third place. It was pretty fun, but I think it's really just the hips. I mean, it gets your hips going when you shot with the shot put, the discus as well, maybe. But I don't know. I just thought it was pretty fun to just do it for once.
Jaron, you mentioned having the trust in your receiver, right? And quarterback is a position that comes with a massive amount of kind of inherent leadership, right? And there's no greater feeling as a teammate than having somebody under center that you can really trust. And that's very hard to accomplish at your age. And so I guess I'm wondering, how do you come in and how do you ingratiate yourself with your teammates? How do you become that leader and establish that trust so quickly?
It really started from when I first came in spring. I know coming in, I'm one of the younger guys, and all the guys are older. So I really just had to, I had to earn their respect, and I had to make sure I made plays. That was the biggest thing for me. Just put the ball up, and just I know they're gonna grab it every time. And once we started doing that, it just started even getting better from there. And practices, we just kept going on through summer, through fall camp, and I just kept trusting in them. And they started trusting in me, and so we just started clicking. We started clicking fast, and that's really pretty much how it happened.
What's your favorite trait? Your favorite trait in a wide receiver?
Oh, and a wide receiver. Honestly, they just have that dog. Just have that dog mentality. Honestly, I just like when especially my receivers. I'll put it up, and as you can see, they just go get it for me. Yeah. So that's really what I love about them. They're gonna make the hard catches. They're gonna make it easy for me. And they take a lot of the load off of my shoulders when I don't throw the best ball, and they'll go up and grab it.
Yeah, the tight end finishing in the end zone for that last touchdown was pretty beast last week. I'm going to steal one of Liam's questions here. What advantages, if any, do you think you see as kind of as a left-handed quarterback?
I'd say from what I've heard from my defense, defenses are usually used to flushing QBs to their left side because most QBs are righties. So maybe a lot of defenses will always flush me to my left more, since maybe because they're not used to it. But that's what I've heard.
Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yeah, even like watching the game sometimes, where it's like, oh wow, yeah, I wasn't quite expecting that.
So T-Bob, he played center at LSU for a bit, and we've got another guy in our office, Mike Kayce, who played center at Indiana these last few seasons. And these two watch a whole bunch of film in this office, despite the fact their playing days are long over with. I want to get the starting quarterback of Cal's insight on how what are your film watching habits? Are you a film junkie? What are you doing to get better each and every day through film?
When I first came in, especially in high school, film is really on you, and you didn't really have to watch too much just because it's high school.
Yeah.
But when I came in, that was really one of my big jumps where I had to improve on. Coach Harsin really just making sure that I understand the playbook through and throughout, making sure I knew what everyone was doing, and once I was able to get the playbook down, watching film became so much easier, because then I'll think of our plays. I'll think of a play that we're running going against this defense, and now it's I wouldn't call myself a film junkie yet. I don't think I'm at that point, but I do put in a good amount of time on film, because I got to make sure that I'm dialed for my guys, and if they can't trust me out there with what we're not on the same page with what we've seen on film, then that's a bad on my part. So I just got to make sure I'm always dialed. Got to make sure I'm always studied up.
Jaron, there may not be well, actually, whatever. There's plenty of important traits being a quarterback, but there's something I call that my old man raised me on. He played quarterback in the league for a long time, and he always talked about one snap and clear, right? Like, I don't care if you did good in the last play. I don't care if you did bad on the last play. All that matters is the next play. When you do make a mistake, how do you flush that and avoid it snowballing into multiple mistakes?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's really just trusting in our my offensive coordinator and my coaches on the sideline. If I'll make a mistake, and I know they're gonna dial up a play to get me back in rhythm, and that's really what Coach Harsin has done a great job. He helps me get in rhythm with everything, and just coach is keeping me calm whenever I don't I'll screw up on a play, or I'll screw up on a decision, making the wrong decision. Just coach is always there supporting me, and my teammates as well.
What's your favorite passing concept?
My favorite passing concept. I mean, I like four verts. Of course, I like four
Yeah,
verts.
dude.
But
Yeah,
that's my favorite passing concept. I'll do I'll call four verts any day.
Heck yes, dude.
And he's got the dogs just go up and get it too. It's perfect.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I mean that's cool, right? Because you do you feel like you have like some measure of maybe an even greater measure of control in four verts, because really it's you analyze the defense, you know where all the pieces are going to be, and you can kind of see it better.
Yeah, and you explained it pretty well. And also, just coming from high school, that's what we ran a lot, four verts, especially my senior year. That's what we were really focused on. But I just love playing it, as well as my pylon team. I play all we ran was four verts as well, 7-on-7 team. Sorry, but yeah, I don't know. It's just been ingrained in me for a while.
That was the old, I grew up watching Drew Brees with the Saints, and they were like at the forefront of the four verts revolution. And when you have a guy back there that loves it, it is so hard to stop.
Yep.
Jaron, do you have, so obviously your faith is a big part of your life. Outside of football and your faith, what does Jaron like to do for fun? Do you have any hobbies off the field? Like what do you do?
Yeah, for sure. I like to read my Bible, just get into my word. But I love to eat. As you said, I look a little big on the field. I did come in a little heavy coming into college. Had to drop some weight, of course. Our strength staff got me right. I love eating. I don't know if you would call that a hobby, but I love to eat.
What's your favorite Hawaiian meal or traditional meal?
Oh man, I probably go Kalua pig and rice or poke and rice, something like that. I love that. It's so good.
So good, dude. Jaron, I can't thank you enough, man, for sitting down with us. It has been so much. William, do you have anything else you want to ask on the way out?
No, now I'm just hungry.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I just want to get Hawaiian.
I like to eat too, Jaron. I like to eat too. Jaron, I'm just incredibly impressed, man. To be your age, to be making the plays on the field, to be so comfortable in this environment, which can be very odd. It's a credit to you, man. It's a credit to your faith, all of those things, your family as well. So thank you so much for joining us, man. This was awesome.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
There he is, guys.
Shout out to the Calgorithm, too.
Yes. Shout out to the Calgorithm. Yes.
Calgorithm for sure. Yeah, they be showing love. Appreciate it.
The best, probably the best Twitter culture we have in college football. Go Bears, Jaron. Best of luck this weekend, brother.
Yeah, go Bears. Thank you.
There he is, dude. Jaron-Keawe Sagapolutele. Just a man, Liam. Thank you for setting up. That was awesome.
Of course, he's the man. Favorite player in the country to watch. If I gotta start giving out awards every week, he might get the award every single week for Blutman's, I don't know,
favorite player to watch.
Yeah, favorite player to watch. Yeah. Might be him every single week.
All right, Jaron. Later, dude.
All right, peace. Thank you, guys.